Okay, so what else can we do with this? Suppose that we had to design this casing for 50 kPa. So you notice first that as we change the design pressure, we need to calculate. So an FEA check is recommended for this sort of pressure. But we've got some information to give us a start anyway. So a suggested plate thickness is 8 millimeters, but we don't have to necessarily change this. We can have a look at what we have here first. You notice also that the standard stiffness size of 65 by 10 has been recalculated to be 100 by 10. So let's have a look at the plate sizes. So we've still got a plate size for deflection and stress. 180 is 657 by 657. So what did we have before? Let's just do a comparison. I'll change that back to 17.6. Calculate. Okay, so before we had 1090 and 680 here. Just looking at the square sizes. So for 50 kPa, we've got smaller sizes. And in actual fact, if we were to use these size stiffeners and limit the spans, then the casing would be okay for 50 kPa, as long as we can accommodate these sorts of deflections. Now suppose I want to use heavier stiffeners. So if I change that to 130 by 10, now note if I just click calculate now, because I haven't set the size or the pattern, we'll go back. I could also use pattern C, but I haven't set it. So to change the size and the pattern or the pattern, we need to set it. So let's go 130 and let's set it at that. Then click calculate. So it's not going to change the plate, but it'll change the stress, and you notice there's no limit now coming up. For a single stiffness band of that across the entire casing, the stress and deflection are within acceptable limits. So we can change that to angle as well and come up with, again, new figures. So that's how we make use of this set button. If we uncheck that and calculate, we go back to how Centrix recommends or thinks this should be.